Hello everybody, if this is your first time to our channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because what you get here is you get movie reviews, TV reviews, you get trailer reactions, you get gardening films, cookery films, you get a 6 days a week news digest.
Have you said reality show?
You get a family reality show, you get mental health shows, you get body confidence shows, you get everything here for free.
Bloody hell.
And that's as annoying I'm going to be. Now I'm just going to be normal.
That's all on a Monday. Okay, this is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever talked openly about this production.
I'm doing When Sally Met
Yeah, blimey.
Harry. I was going to say When Sally Met
When
Willie.
Sally did Harry. I mean, when Harry did Sally. No, I can't remember.
Because that's how it's orgasmic for me, the idea of a new Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Well, I have to say, it's pretty orgasmic for me too. I'm
This
pretty
is,
excited.
I mean, this is going to be an absolute stonker. I mean, if the rumours are true...
What rumours are you hearing?
The rumours are...
Kyle.
That Kyle and Maurizio have split up now.
I thought they pushed back.
This is the couple that I least expected to split up, even though I didn't 100% trust Maurizio, and I've been worried about her all along. But
He's quite a cool customer.
if rumours are to be true, she's had a lesbian affair.
That's what I thought with the country singer.
Yes,
The singer?
but they're rumours. So
Rumours.
hopefully in this trailer we're going to find out something. Apparently, now, I've watched every single episode of Housewives of Beverly Hills, and there have been a couple of times when the women have touched on the fact that Maurizio has a reputation.
Really?
And then drawn back, yeah.
Really?
And she is ferociously protective of her marriage. She is, for me, the most genuine character
Do you
in
think?
House. I have watched. She's got a little bit too fancy schmancy with the money recently. I don't like that.
I've got quite strongly formed opinions here. I haven't watched them from the early days when Kim Richards was in there kicking off and all that kind of stuff. No, but I do certainly know Kathy Hilton. Obviously, I'm a Vanderpump Rules fan. I know she's not in it anymore. But I have some quite strong opinions on the women that we currently have as the main cast. Kyle Richards, I have to say, even over the last 4 seasons, I found her tighten up more and more. She's become more closed off. I feel less natural.
But do you know what? She has stayed so natural through it. And remember, every single thing that they do, because this is bigger, I think, in the States, everything is picked on, is raked over. She's had her family broken up because of anything she says. So I completely forgive her for that. I think her sisters are horrific.
What, including Kathy?
Horrific woman. Horrific.
Right,
She manipulated and controlled her. I'm so on Carl's side, but I will admit I don't like. I mean, look at it this way. I love these shows because I love looking into the lifestyles of incredibly rich people, but I don't like it when it starts to get a bit too showy.
Kathy Hilton, I find she's almost like the Ozzy Osbourne of the pack. She kind of wanders around in her slippers, losing her phone down, kind of, in vases, and she's weird. I find her so strange.
She's unkind.
I find Crystal really annoys me. I think she needs to get over some of the grievances that she has a bit more quickly. Dorit, Dorit. I sort of verge from really fancying her to then finding her way
Dorit.
back. Well, at one
now, hang on a
point,
minute. Way back is not far back enough.
I really like her husband.
No.
That's not
How can you fancy Dorit?
Well, because I don't know, there's something about her. There was something about okay, don't go over. Garcelle.
Hang on.
I'm just moving through them quickly.
Dorit. You fancy Dorit?
Not when she's banging on a bit too much, though.
But she's always dressed up in Chanel and all these ridiculous outfits.
Yeah,
I didn't think that was your scene.
It's not really. I don't know what it is. Something weird there. Garcelle, I'm kind of agnostic on Garcelle.
Oh, she drives me mad.
Does she? I sometimes really like her, but I do find that she's always sort of like slightly on the edge, kind of looking in, kind of wondering whether she's kind of got a sort of superior position to everyone.
Sometimes I like her because sometimes she talks really straight when it's needed. Yeah. But I think sometimes I just wish she'd just chill out.
Chill out.
I just wish she always seems to be so ready to have a fight with everybody.
Erica Jane, I find the oddest person I've ever seen anywhere ever. She's like an ice maiden. On the one hand, she's incredibly alluring, but at the same time repelling at the same time.
I really like Erica.
I can't get to grips with her. And Lisa Rinna is...
Love Lisa Rinna.
No, she's not in this season, is she? She's pulled out.
She's been...
Now, Lisa Rinna, I thought, she really annoys me, sometimes her fake smiley stuff. But I now realise that was her way of gritting her teeth and getting through many difficult situations.
You see, really, I shouldn't let you be talking about any of this because you haven't watched it from the Genesis. So you don't know the journeys. She was proper batshit crazy in the way that I love women to
And
be.
I saw her lose her shit recently.
Lose her shit. But then she got trampled all over and then she pulled in and then she was she wasn't giving out enough. So then she created a big drama. But you really need to go back to the beginning, you and Maddie.
Yeah, well,
because you missed out.
I think Maddie has, but Lisa Rinna
to miss out on the Kim Richards years.
Well, Kim Richards, I've seen clips. I mean, it's like Vietnam flashbacks, just the clips I've seen. No, but my thing about Lisa Rinna is, I think I didn't like her, but actually, when I've seen her lose her shit, when she goes, you want her on your side. You so want her on your side. That moment where she goes, "I will destroy you."
You know, her husband's been sober for years. Like
I know. I love her. I love her husband. What's his name? Hugh somebody? No. What's his name? Harry something.
Harry Haplin. No.
Harry Haplin.
He says it. Hamlin.
Harry Hamlin.
He used to be married to Ursula Andress.
And the other thing I love about all of this is it's La
La
La Land, which is great. So let's see what's going to happen.
Breaking news, Kyle and Mauricio have officially split.
Did they grow apart? Their kids are leaving the home.
There's always been rumors about Mauricio.
Holy
I had no idea.
I didn't with my never said they were separate.
You think they're hiding something? Somebody's cheating.
I think she's been lying.
It's
complete strangers are like, you just believe in true love, and now it's
This is true love. There are only two people in this marriage. Everybody else's opinion can off.
This season on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Vegas, bitch! Vegas, Vegas, Vegas! Ah! Oh my God, we have red phantoms.
Bring on Magic Mike!
So that's it. This is $1 million.
You have to give a BJ every day.
Gladly. This is your horse?
How much did you pay for Santos?
More than your Birkin.
Do you want to come to Barcelona?
I'm the chef. I hope you enjoy the house.
Thank you, Chef. We can tag team him.
Anytime you want.
You know what else I want from you? I want to thank you for giving you something to talk about and making your ass relevant.
Oh, God.
This group wants me to scream all the time.
I saw my friend in distress. You said you insert yourself. By the way, you.
Hi, girlie.
Awkward.
She's back.
Denise! Did you know that it's $7 for a naked bundle of Denise Richards on OnlyFans? You think I'm not going to go as low as I can?
You're one evil woman.
I am. You don't understand the severity of the PTSD?
There are elements I understand. There are also elements I consider more obnoxious.
I want to be back on stage. I want to be making new music. But does that translate into people wanting to work with me?
I understand that you want to be more of a parent to us, but I needed that 2 years ago.
It makes me feel like a failure.
How are things with you and Mom?
If there was infidelity, would you say?
I don't know.
Every time I go online, I see something about someone cheating. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
I just want you to know.
I don't want to talk about it.
Kyle's not wearing a wedding band. Is there something going on in your personal life?
Her marriage.
This is Morgan.
How did you guys met?
She stalked me.
You put the first letter of your name on her body. What is going on, Kyle?
I'm just glad it's you out there having an affair.
Well, once it's me. We are a very strong family, and we always will be.
Oh, no.
Always will be. And nothing you can change that.
Kyle, where's she?
In denial about something.
She's such a cow. Oh, what's that one called? I never remember her name. She's horrible.
What is
Why
her
would
name?
you be that nasty about somebody's marriage breaking up?
Which one is she?
Oh,
there's
Sutton.
Sutton.
She's just so
She's
bitchy.
always done my nutting.
Who do you want in this situation now? If you are
Lisa
Kyle?
Rinna.
You want
Lisa.
Yeah, but you want Erica Jane, and so many of them didn't stand up for her.
Denise is back.
Right, let's just break
I've
this
got a
down.
bit of a crush on Denise.
Mark, all these women are blonde and very thin.
No, but Denise, there's something about Denise that's kind of like weird.
Well, there was something about Dorit that was weird as
Yeah,
well.
but if I had to choice, it would be Denise.
Okay, let's break this down.
All right.
We should have taken notes.
Oh my God, there's so much going on.
Right, so let's just look through. So, Kyle, what did you gather from that?
I have a problem with one thing. Let's just get this out of the way quickly, quickly.
Go on.
I get that it's all real, but then you see stories coming out saying it's not happening, and then you've got so many members of the family that you're thinking, if this was really happening, would Maurizio and the children really want to be in the room if they didn't know behind the scenes it wasn't as serious as it was for the show? Are they all tied into a kind of handcuff situation where they have to as a family?
I would imagine that when you're on a reality show in America, with the money that they're on, there are I would imagine, I don't know, that the contracts are very tough.
Right.
On having to share big moments in your life.
Well, like the moment with Dorit.
Because there's been sometimes in what's the chat that there was, the reunions where what's his name that you like?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What's his name?
Sits in the middle.
Oh my God.
Who always says, "Is it true you've been keeping stuff from the show?" Like it's scary if they've been keeping stuff from the show.
Yeah. Andy Cohen. I love Andy Cohen.
I think absolutely they will be obliged. So we didn't actually hear her say
she's having an affair.
She's an affair, but he said, "Oh, it's nice you're having an affair." She goes, "Makes a nice change."
So this is obviously
that
an
to me
open
is an
secret.
admittance
Yeah, it's
that
an
there
open
is an
secret.
affair. Tattoo. Yeah. So Erica is there for her. Sutton is mixing it up. Garcelle, it looks like,
is taking notes.
They get very angry, and I think this is again because of contracts. So what often happens in all these reality shows, the Housewives shows, is people will it happens in Vanderpump, so we're sharing everything and you're not.
Right.
That gets said more and more these days because I think it's contractual.
Well, I know that legally there's a big hoo-ha kicking off in America with, is it Peacock or one of the broadcasters that some of these shows are made for, about the NDAs that people have been tied into, and apparently there's some big lawsuit or some case going through about how some people will be able to come clean about the extent to which these NDAs are controlling.
I just want to say though, I think for Kyle, I think it's so sad that this marriage is breaking up because she had this real childhood of child star. She had a very difficult mother, and her marriage has always been like so important. And I think it's tragic that people that you've worked with for years are like feeding and being nasty about it.
I've never liked Sutton, I have to say. Also, I'd have thought for Kyle really difficult because there'll be a lot of Schadenfreude, won't there, from her sisters, I'd have thought, because there's all that beef. I'm missing Lisa Rinna there. Erica Jane will be delighted that the focus is off her for a bit. Obviously, she's got that whole sort of case with her husband.
She looked.
She's lost
weight in that way that you think, you're all right.
Yeah. Garcelle always taking notes, I noticed. I mean, she always feels like she's got a notepad.
She's like a lawyer.
But what about the moment with her son?
Oh, that's hard.
That's tough. That's what I mean. Will that child necessarily have wanted to do that on a programme, or do they have to?
I think sometimes, a bit like with our marriage podcast, we get to say things to each other that we couldn't say because you've got like...
so he's got the protection of...
Maybe he wanted to say it because he had to get the right reaction from her.
Hang on a minute, Dorit and her husband...
Right, okay, so if this is about the infestation... No, what do they call it?
Infestation.
No, what is it they call it in America?
The attack.
The burglary, but they call it...
The house...
They say something different.
Invasion, isn't
House invasion. If he is talking about that, I was feeling this with other episodes where it did seem like it, and she does tend to go, it's been the running theme through all the series that Dorit doesn't stop, that she just goes on and on. So maybe he's just worn down with it.
Crystal, getting offended again. Bloody hell, what's going
on?
People
here want me to be screaming.
No,
they don't.
We really don't.
You've made your point.
Now, come on, we've got the elephant in the room is Denise
Richards.
Richards.
We don't know what she's angry about, to be fair.
Could be totally justified.
But I think she doesn't do herself any justice because she's so angry so much of the time. I actually switch.
She's one of the youngest, though, isn't she? So I suppose she could be accused of being the most snowflakey. She is the youngest, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Denise Richards, she's back. This is big news.
God, this is so
Is that why Lisa Rinna isn't there, do you think?
This is so good. No, I think Lisa Rinna isn't there because she dared to cross Kathy Hilton.
Oh.
And Kathy Hilton's very powerful.
Wow, do you think? Yeah, but Andy Cohen won't tolerate
100%.
that. I personally want to go on a date with Andy Cohen. If anyone could share that request to Andy Cohen, I want dinner. I think he's a fabulous guy. I mean, he's evil in all the right ways and wrong ways, but my God, he's funny. He's so good. I'm excited. So are you going to be watching, guys? Believe me, I love my art house, esoteric films and my kind of, indie kind of cult kind of stuff, but this is like all of that on crack. Yeah, I love it.